Hey guys, DJ AJ101 here, and here with another interesting little article that I had found this past weekend, I guess you could say. I found it because it pretty much had my home state in the title of it, and I was actually pretty kind of laughable at it at first. I was like, boy, just the arrogance, as you guys can see from my screen right here in the title. Wisconsin uses Microsoft settlement funds to buy iPads for schools. Now, first of all, I'm thinking, boy, this is just so arrogant, just like, ooh, another slap in the face using Microsoft's own settlement money to basically buy the competition's product. But I got into it a little bit and I read it and I thought, that's kind of funny. But it's actually a pretty cool little deal that they're actually going to be doing here. Wisconsin is buying 600 iPads this spring, 800 this fall with the settlement money they had gotten from Microsoft. Apparently, Wisconsin is getting $80 million in settlement funds from what I was reading down here from the U.S. Department of Justice, that a monopoly market position, harm and competition. Apparently there was something that I didn't even know about. Apparently it was from over like a decade and a half ago, from 1998. That was a lawsuit against Microsoft because of basically unfair practices and stuff in the market. But then I saw this that Wisconsin was actually going to use it to buy iPads for the schools because of the success of the Chicago public school system and what they had been able to do with iPads and keeping kids more engaged in the curricular and the activities in the classroom. So they thought that they'd try it as well. And of course it says here Bill Schmojerver, I probably butchered that name, but it says Madison's director of technical services for the school district told the Wisconsin State Journal that the tablets are cheaper, more portable, and easier to use than conventional computers. So basically, they're easier to manage, they're easier to use, and stuff like that. So he says, these are probably the better way to go, and plus you'll be able to get more bang for the buck, basically, because it says after the discounts and everything, Wisconsin is only going to pay just under a hair, $500. $479, so $480 per iPad after the educational discounts and everything. So that's pretty cool. And then of course they want to continue to push, of course, Apple's educational event that they had a couple of weeks back, that they want to do iBooks Author and stuff like this to create custom curriculums for the iPads that are going to be used in schools here in Wisconsin. So I think that's pretty neat, and I thought this article was pretty neat, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. But anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think more schools should be taking this incentive, which I think that they are, and I know we had talked about this in my prior video about Apple's education event, and I think they are going to take more initiative in making custom curriculums for iPads for these school districts that are really buying these things up, snatching them up for their classrooms so that every child and every kid can have an iPad and do a lot more on there as far as interactivity with their textbooks and stuff like that. But I think this is even, but like I said, in the initial reaction, I thought it was really kind of a slap in the face to Microsoft, saying, we're going to take the $80 million you gave us from that settlement in your unfair practices, and we're just going to, we're going to give it to Apple because we want to buy the iPads because they're going to keep our kids more engaged in the curriculum. So I thought that was kind of funny. But anyways, if you guys have any thoughts, please leave them below. I'd love to hear them, especially this is coming from my home state of Wisconsin, and I'm sure maybe a few of you out there from Wisconsin as well. You may be thinking, oh boy, take that Microsoft. But I just thought it was kind of funny. But I think it really is going to benefit the schools overall. So it really is kind of a cool story to see. But anyways, leave a comment below if want to let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from. Also, rate this video up if you like this video, and also subscribe if you like my content. Always helps me out, and it always helps me bring you guys great content, and I will continue to do that. And I thank you guys very much for your support. But anyways, guys, check this article if you want. I'll leave the link in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one until then, guys. Bye.